Today we're going to talk about referrals in a more specialized way. We're going to talk about leveraging referrals in a professional practice. If you and I were having a social conversation and the words, "You've got to meet my dentist," were spoken, what would you think? Do my teeth look bad? Do I have bad breath? Do I have something unusual? That's the problem with generating referrals for a service business or a professional practice. They have to be done with finesse. They have to be done with strategic appropriateness. Most people tend to be reactive rather than proactive and not systematic and certainly not strategic. A winning strategy can be a form of very, very advice-based information marketing that can take on quite a viral effect and component if you execute it properly. Watch and see what I instruct this person to do.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Andrew from Toronto, Canada, and I've got an industrial painting company. We paint factories, warehouses throughout the US and Canada.
Okay.
One of the pillars of our marketing program is to get other similar type businesses, not painting, but say mechanical contractors, plumbers, welders, to refer us jobs.
And does that work?
Well, it does, but the problem is trying to get them in the first place. We've done small mailings to them. We can't really find big databases of those type of companies around.
How big is your business?
We do $3.5 to $5 million a year.
A very profitable business?
Yeah, we make 40% net.
That's great. Okay, so right now, who is the best source of referral business you've got?
The real estate agents, industrial agents would be the biggest.
Is that when somebody moves in that gets painted?
Right. Yeah, that's the best one. When someone's
how
moving in,
how many do you have an association with right now?
I've got about 700 agents that I contact.
How often do you contact them?
Maybe 3 times a year.
3?
And mainly just by direct mail.
How many have referred to you already?
There's about 15.
And what is the distinction or the commonality between the 15 that have and the 685 that haven't?
Usually less mature agents. They're lower on the totem pole, so we
is
pay
there
5%.
A criteria to find the mature ones?
I don't know how.
And when they refer, do they get a finder's fee? Or
yeah, we pay them 5% of gross contract.
And so what's a typical contract?
$50,000.
So they make $2,500. What do they make from doing the lease?
I've got no idea.
Well, you ought to find out. It'd be nice to know that. But I would say you probably aren't really leveraging that. But I mean, what's the second strongest category of referrals other than commercial insurance agents?
There's no second one. It's just a scattering of.
Well, what's some of the random ones?
Electricians, mechanical contractors,
okay,
office.
Stop. How many mechanical contractors do you have a relationship with?
2.
And have either of them referred?
No.
Okay, so that's not one. What other ones have? None or?
Pretty well industrial agents. So we had an office supply company, office furniture.
And you do this all over North America?
Yeah, US and Canada.
Okay, well, and the average job is worth $20,000 profit, right?
Right.
50,000, 40%. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so it would seem that if you could take, there maybe is a distinction. Maybe the 15 people who have referred, when you look a little deeper, maybe they're the high performers, the members of the President's Club. They hold a different distinction, C, A, B, whatever it would be. I'd want to know what commonalities, and then I'd go all over the country and find that profile first. And I wouldn't just mail them. I'd call. If every time I got a deal, I was going to make 20 grand, and I had infinite capacity, you can do a lot, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'm going to give you 2 tips on referral systems. And this kind of applies to everything. I mean, I think Jay's on the right track in terms of, you got to get more leverage out of the access that you already have. But there's 2 things that you can do on a referral system, especially with the profit margins you have. Number one is that you can give them a higher percentage based on the number of referrals, because what happens sometimes, people give a referral and then they forget about it, they get the money, they go on vacation, and then it's out of their mind. And they don't think about it till you call them 6 months later. So maybe what you do is that you give them 5% on the first, 7% on the second, or something like that. The second thing that you can do is that if the people that you're targeting also have relationships with people that they work with that would have influence and have potential referral capacity for you. And maybe what you do is that you pay them a referral fee, but you also pay them for referring a referrer. Meaning that now all of a sudden you can start going out in concentric circles, because the people that are already referring referring you business now can go to someone else that they know that happens to be in another industry but still has influence or access to the people that you want, but they don't do business with them currently. Now all of a sudden they get a referral fee for referring somebody else who's giving you a referral as well.